Hello, and welcome back to Shapeless Skyrim, our love letter to the Skyrim modding community. I'm Tyler. That's Tori. We noticed the grass was getting pretty long when we filmed that last intro. Tori, he's got a real green thumb. He felt like he just really needed to take care of that right here and now. I told him it's very unprofessional. We got to get to the mods. But that boy and his grass, boy, does he love that grass. Today, we are going to be looking at some Xbox mods. We are finally back to our normalcy. Also, stick around tomorrow where we will have our podcast, Baseless Claims. If you've never heard of it, check it out tomorrow morning. It'll be uploaded at around 9 a.m. It's usually an hour long. It's a casual conversational comedy podcast. So, without further ado, Tori, keep it down! I want this looking nice! Let's get right into it. The beautiful mountain range of
It's looking lovely this fine day.
Hot out of the gate, mod number one.
Hot out of the gate. Mod number one. This one is suggested by Jay London. Thank you for this suggestion. And of course, it's God of War Kratos.
It's Kratos. That's unmistakably Kratos.
We brought that guy. Oh, damn, that's a good one. We brought that boy right into our game. He's mine now.
He's ours.
He's ours.
It's Kratos from God of War 3, and I do want to say we did have a bunch of crashes go on before this, but for a short while, Kratos mod was active with girly animations.
Yeah, it was.
And that's not how Kratos moves.
No, but it's how he should move.
It is definitely how he should move.
It was
we
beautiful.
should mention, it's a very nice setup. Like, you don't have to go and, like, change the race or anything.
No.
Because you just... Boom.
There you go. There's Yennefer.
It's a skin.
Yep. Perfect. And then there's
it
also
works perfectly. There's no clipping or anything.
Yeah, show some of the variants of the skins that we got.
So
we got regular
you got
Kratos,
the variant of the blue Kratos.
Is that in the game?
Yeah, in God of War 3.
Okay. Why is he blue?
Who knows? You got Kratos in blackface.
That's a bit risque.
A bit risque of him. Kratos in his, like, armor set.
Okay. I don't like his armor, I'll be honest.
And then the red armor set. Well, I mean, they took some of the inspiration...
From the new God of War?
Well, no. I mean, like, the new God of War, like, the dwarven armor set took inspiration from this.
Yeah, I never liked that. Love the game, though.
Love the game.
Yeah?
Love the game. Love some of the armors. Hate a lot of the armors.
Most of them. It's a bit regal. It matches the sword. Oh my god, this outfit really brings out my sword. All right, let's show off the weapons that come along with this Kratos mod.
So
of course, his identifiable weapons.
The blades of Athena.
Yep, they're hers. Right, he took them. He stole them.
He stole those big old blades. And look, they look very similar to God of War 3. Like, obviously, if you've played the new God of War, they look much better.
Do you hate God of War 3?
It's just the new God of War was so fucking good.
Yeah, you mean sorry. You do mean
Game of the Year God of War.
Okay.
Game of the Year 2018 God of War.
Yes, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just that it was so fucking good that it puts everything else to shame.
Yeah. Most other games.
A lot of games. And then you've got the Blade of Olympus as well, which looks very gaudy, much like the first three God of War games.
It's not crazy high res, but I do like the texture, like all the people bowing and everything, like, and the face on the side. I never played God of War 3, I'll be honest, but you said he does, like, Kratos himself uses that blade, correct?
Correct.
I mean, I think they all look pretty good.
And then you've got the Blade of Exile, which also, they look really good. They look how they do. It's just, man, Game of the Year 2018 God of War is really good.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to our God of War fan cast.
Yeah, welcome to our God of War 3 sucks, but God of War is the best.
God of War
fan cast.
Game of the Year 2018 God of War is very good.
Yeah, so this is cool and all, but I think there's ones that go far.
It's like, oh wow, I got the blades, but like, what the fuck? I got the chains on right now. Why can't I use the chains? Oh, dear Tori, you can.
Oh, thank you.
And look at it.
Let's just give this a... Yep. Go for it.
Yeah. And you can see that the chains are like hanging out above you somewhere. Because
Damn,
not Kratos' gooch.
That's an upskirt right there.
But like, look at the shadow.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell that they have to like hang out somewhere above you.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of like...
God, that is...
They fly around.
Look,
I get it. It's just
I get
tracking the top of the blade.
Yeah. But, oh boy, does it look rough.
It looks rough. You have the chain blades of Athena, and then you have the chain blades of Exile as the other option. I prefer the Athena ones.
But
I prefer the Athena ones. And what I want to do is I want to show you the range on these sons of bitches, though, because while they may look dumb, I assure you the combat utility of them is very quite good.
Look dumb, fight smart.
Look at that.
Shit.
Okay. Look how far away she is.
No fucking way. Holy shit.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
That's hard to judge because it doesn't make sense with where it actually is. Holy shit, those do have some fucking range on them.
Yes, they do operate.
Fucking hilarious.
They do operate like the chain blades, and
Yep.
it is very fucking cool.
Yeah. Do it first person again for me. I wanna see how that looks. We have that weird glitch thing where it stops every couple frames. I'm really sorry about that. Nice. That's not how that's supposed to happen.
It looks much better in first person.
It does look better in first person because you could just
you
kind of
can see it
yeah,
trail
yeah.
across.
Okay, so don't do third person. First person looks far better. Where it's like kind of believable.
It's kind of believable. It looks because you only see the like top of the blade trailing.
Yeah,
And that looks much nicer.
Get out that Blade of Olympus. I want to see. I want to see what the damage that thing does. Chop her in twain. That's powerful.
That is a powerful blade, and boy, does it look like a Nerf sword.
Yep, or like a Final Fantasy Nerf sword.
Yeah, it just doesn't look sharp.
It just looks like a boat paddle you give someone a good old spanking with.
It really looks like Kratos is going to hand out some spankings.
Yeah, slay on the streets, spanking the sheets.
Man, I wish the new God of War had sex scenes like God of War 2 did.
What are them yellow blades? Could we find some folk to kill with the yellow blades?
What yellow blades? The Blades of Exile?
Exile, yeah.
They are literally the exact same thing, but a different reskin of the Blades of Athena. There is no difference.
Well, fine.
And I told you I like the Athenian ones better.
Well, fine. Would it make you happier if we jump into mod number 2?
No.
Oh. What? Oh. What do you want to do then?
I want Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right, you want to go?
Yeah. We'll be back in like an hour. Oh! Fuck me.
It's a furry. Get him.
There, you got your kill with the yellow ones. We're out in the wide open spaces of Whiterun.
Yeah, it's daytime.
You ever listen to the Dixie Chicks?
Love them.
Wide open spaces, yeah.
Oh, the Dixie Chicks. I thought you meant Kiss.
Yeah, very easily mistakeable.
Yeah, I love them.
All notoriously have very big tongues. That's kind of their shtick.
Kiss and the Dixie Chicks, all big tongues.
Kissing the Dixie Chicks.
That's my new band.
Yep. We're here for mod number 2.
Yes, we are.
And that mod, you're gonna find it in your powers. So go down to your powers. It's just gonna automatically be added, and it's called the Power of Self-Vision, because mod number 2 is called Dynamic Camera, and it is by quote very good modder Arindel.
Yes, Arindel. Longtime fan of their work. We've shown off quite a few of Arindel's mods, and this one is going to be no different.
Arindel is a longtime fan of us.
Arindel loves us.
So you just
Aaron?
hit that power button, and then it's going to pull up this menu. What this menu is going to do is it's going to change your third-person camera options. So I'm going to change a bunch of them right now so we can do like quick transitions so you can see how seamless it is.
Yeah.
So idle. When I'm idle, I want alignment, something drastic. Far left. I want the height, something drastic, very low. So it didn't change those options. What it did is those are two separate options. So melee, when I'm in melee, I want the alignment to be centered. That's how I like to do things.
That's sort of my brand on that.
Actually, you know what? Let's do right so you can see how seamless it is.
Okay.
Because it's so good. Height, I want very high so I can get a large field of view.
Mm-hmm.
And then ranged, let's do far right so we can get a wider view so they're not hiding behind us. Back, ranged, zoom, do a very far zoom.
Mm-hmm.
And the height, also very high. I want that large field of view. Field of view, typical, is 80. I want a larger field of view when I'm walking around. I want the camera to be further. I'm going to choose 100. Now, you can always default it, just set it back, because you can't change the camera. So take out the weapons, unsheath them, and now it's on.
That's cool.
Look at this.
So yeah, it's like you're idle when you're just walking there. Now you're like right justified on the screen there, and
You're right justified on the screen, and let me take out a bow with my hotkeys, which I love. Now, I'm going to take out the bow, unsheath it. Look how it instantly,
That's cool.
and so seamlessly changed that camera.
The customizable nature of this is really cool because you do want different things. So like for this, look at how much of the screen you can see now. Like your character isn't taking up the entire screen.
And the other great thing about this, sorry about that hitch right there. Sorry about the movie Hitch. We didn't like it either.
We'll take the hit on that one.
Let's say I didn't like that. I was like, actually the very far zoom I didn't really like on the ranged. Let's do very close instead. And look at that.
Oh, that's cool. And it just so seamlessly, like the camera moves and it's not like it cuts, like it's not just a hard cut, it like actually moves
And
around
put that away.
seamlessly, so it doesn't interrupt the flow of gameplay at all.
No, it's just like, oh shit, I see someone over there. I want to take out my ranged weapon. And look at that. And now I'm out of the way. The camera height is very high, so I don't feel
You
like
can
I'm
see
getting in the way.
All of that deer.
But I can never hit it.
But that's going to be a big impact on combat, I think, because then, like, pull out a melee weapon, or pull out a melee weapon.
Yeah, let's see how that looks. Oh, so sorry about these hitches, guys.
That's
But
how
look
he
at
likes
that.
it.
A very
now
far alignment. It's very high, so I have the larger field of view.
Yep.
And then get my bow out, and look how it zooms so seamlessly because I tried out the very far, didn't really like it. Now let's do something drastic again for the melee. Let's say we want to feel like we're right in the action, but we're in third person. So melee, alignment, right, height, very high again, and zoom, very close. Unsheath it, and sheath it again.
That's cool. Because then it's like your camera's just floating right above the shoulders. You like rush into battle.
Exactly, and look at how seamless it is. So I'm just running. You cannot tell.
No, that is...
It feels... The one thing I will say is that's hard to describe, like just by seeing it. You have to download this and try it for yourself because it feels so seamless. Like I feel like it's always been like this.
Yeah, because it doesn't... Yeah, I mean, it just seems like it's part of the game. That's really, really cool. And the fact that you can set it to however you like to play with each type of weapon, that makes a huge difference in the flow of gameplay.
And what I love is that Arindel had the idea to make it, it's not just, you can have a dynamic like third-person camera. You can choose like your height and your alignment, but it's different for every single type of thing that you're doing.
Yeah, being able to set those presets is just...
Let's do field of view 50.
So this is your hitch?
This is our hitch.
This is we remade it. This is ours. I kind of like that, where he's a little more centered on the screen.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
I kind of like it too, but I do think I prefer
The very high. You like...
the very high. And again, to reset it, like if you change it, just sheath it and unsheath it.
Yeah,
I like very high because it feels like Dragon Age, where you can kind of see it a little bit further.
Yeah.
But I mean, just look at that. It's because I want to be able to like, because I have it set as like, you know, right-handed or whatever, where the melee weapon is.
Mm-hmm.
And then just put it back, and it just aligns me. However, melee, and then it should stay right, but just kind of tuck itself in a little more.
Nice. So that's like a little bit more like the normal game.
Yeah.
As well.
So if you want something, if you want to just be able to control like your melee and have it feel more normal, look at how that looks. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, so seamless. And I like, again, it just makes a major impact on the way you play the game and what's going to feel better and give you like the most field of view or the most accuracy or make you feel like you're in on the action. It's really just any way you want it, that's the way you get it.
Centered also feels very good for the bows. I do like the right alignment because it's kind of tucks your view around that shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how in a lot of games you can switch whether you want to look over left or right shoulder.
Yeah.
But I think this is incredible.
Yeah, not like a normal like action-packed fighting mod or anything like we show off typically, but I think this is one of those mods that's just going to be really important. I think if people didn't know this existed, it's going to be like a big, like, you got to get it.
Yeah, it's like the hotkeys. It's like it's something so seemingly small, but it'll impact your entire gameplay.
Exactly. It'll impact the feeling of being in Skyrim,
and
which
you
is
will
important.
genuinely forget that it did not exist prior.
Yeah. So you want to kill up these boys and then get the fuck out of here?
I want to kill up these boys.
Mm-hmm. Cook them up, eat them. Yeah, those shadows are fucking wild.
I just love the way it looks when I have the weapons out, and it's like, oh shit, like I have that larger field of view so I can see if someone's coming up behind me or whatever's going on.
It kind of fits with the God of War thing too, where it pulls back and it's like, all right, time to fuck some people up.
It feels more like, you know, a lot of games where, like, it feels more like every combat game.
Yeah.
Where the camera will adjust based on what's going on. Like, if you enter an area that's, like, closed off and you're like, yeah, I fucking know I'm about to get into a big fight or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like it. God damn it. Give me a fucking kill move. I want to get some sick thumbnail action. Oh, boy.
There we go.
And I think that's probably our final hitch of the day, huh?
Yep. And let's put it back. And I actually, you know what? I really just like looking at the transition from left to right. So here's our idle. It's not as drastic left, so you can still kind of see around.
A little more centered.
And then I just want to watch this transition again. Seamless. Oh,
God, it's so good.
Oh, that just barely camera pan is fucking incredible. You got to get this. Arindel only puts out good shit. So download this. It's going to change your game forever. And with that, let's
get to that outro.
Let's get to that outro. Thank you so much for tuning in to Shapeless Skyrim Thursdays, where we showed off our Xbox mods. Those were some great mods, and you guys are some great viewers. So if you have any mods to suggest, we would love to see them. So please drop them in the comments, or you can find Tori on Twitter at Lurking Lion. You can find me on Twitter at Subtly Cool, or you can find all of us at Shapeless Gaming on Twitter. So please leave some suggestions. I know we're running low on PS4 and Xbox mods, so drop those. We also love to hear from you. The engagement has been really good on the channel. Recently, we're on the road to 1K, and we've been doing really, really well. So keep those comments coming. If you've never commented before, leave a comment. That'd be great to hear from you. We want to know what you want to see as well, so please don't feel intimidated. I know we said we might bully you. We still might. But please leave your comments. Also, we'll see you tomorrow for Baseless Claims, our casual, conversational comedy podcast. So please, won't you join us tomorrow? Also, leave your comments there, or I might make you mow the lawn. It's still looking...
Look dumb, fight smart.